Say that I'm obsessed with the Amazon Fire is a gross understatement. I've actually lost count of how many of these I've purchased. I think I might even take credit for coining the line America's Sweetheart. Well, she is our sweetheart tablet, and I have to say, even Amazon is giving us an exclusive price arrangement. This is the lowest price that you're gonna find anywhere in the nation. It is for today and today only. You know, all good things, you know, change and upgrade, and I have to say, as much as I am obsessed with this, and I have to say, you know, without getting too far into details, but I don't care if it's doctor's appointments, hair appointments, dentist appointments, life is waiting. This is your life management tool. And I cannot tell you, I would not have gotten through the last 3 weeks of, you know, personal challenges at best if I wouldn't have had my Fire. And I mean that. She manages my life. She tells me jokes. She's my best friend. She cheers me up. She lets me know what the weather is. She lets me know what the traffic is. She lets me know if I've forgotten to buy unsalted butter at the grocery store. And now she's doing it with more memory than ever before. A better processor. In fact, this was just released very recently in the last couple of months, and lower price than even Amazon. So lowest price in America, today and today only. We have final quantities. It's actually approaching $260 worth of value. So all you do is pick your color of choice. Now, if you want the new denim, it is the last 400. So we pretty much expect that denim to be gone basically within this hour. Not only that, I can tell you for a fact, as we move forward, will we have more Fires? Yes. Will we see this kind of price arrangement, break, configuration? Absolutely not. More RAM, better processor, brighter screen. It has blue shade built in, which, listen, I need somebody to be the boss of me to tell me when to go to bed. And it also helps your brain kind of disengage from reality, whatever that reality might be. Plus, she's uber tough. My darling friend Aaron Berger, whom I've known for 15 years now, he's celebrating his own anniversary, always tells me I should be in a bubble. And that should be, there has been no more time more indicative of that. But remember, denim will sell out of it in this hour. We have that beautiful olive. I actually bought the lavender last night when Aaron kicked this off with Leslie. I think we have fewer than 2,000, so final 1,500 of my lavender, and then of course the classic black, and then of course you get the bundle package or the bonus, you know, apps and software, which is basically valued at more or almost as much as the tablet. Anyway you stack it, it is fully expendable, and by the way, not only up to 1 terabyte, but ask about this amazing storage device. For those of you who have ever had that daunting message, no, you can't save that movie, no, you can't save that photo, no, you can't even take that photo, you gotta ask about this wonderful data storage device. But he has all the data, he has all the download, he has all the texts and specs, and God knows I can't do these shows without him, you know, now, then, or forevermore. Aaron Berger is back with us. First of all, congratulations. 500,000 tablets. I think I might be responsible for about 250,000 of those. So you have me to thank for that, Aaron Berger.
No kidding, and we definitely have you to thank for America's Sweetheart tablet. 100%. That is trademark Shannon Smith. This Shannon's America's Sweetheart host. Happy 25th anniversary, my dear sweet friend. Just wow, amazing, and it's been a really fun 15 years with you. I hope you have another 25, and I hope I have another 15 in me. And if we're lucky, we'll still be here, right? It's just, we have so much fun together. So tech specs on this tablet. Shannon is the tech girl. The tech specs on this tablet, 10.1-inch high definition screen. It's a brand new screen. I'll tell you about it in just a few minutes. Alexa enabled, so Shannon's best friend, as she referred to her just a minute ago, keeps her life in order, makes it easier for you to search for anything on your tablet, for you to add information to your tablet, ask questions, all those kind of things. Octa-core processor means 8 brains, 8 engines underneath the hood. So whether you're, pardon me, streaming video, or whether you are surfing the web, or whether you're doing a little bit of work, because you can download Word and Excel and PowerPoint and those, whatever you're doing, just able to do it more quickly. 3 gigs of RAM, that's brand new. In 15 years here, I've never seen a tablet with more than 3 gigs of RAM. It means faster speed online. So when you're surfing, when you're streaming, when you're doing those sort of things, there's less waiting. It also means faster and better multitasking. And there's actually a split screen, that's new on this 10th edition Fire as well. There's a great split screen that I'll show you in a little bit so you can multitask even better on the tablet. 32 gigs of memory, as Shannon was telling you guys about. and it's expandable. And that's a big difference. You think of some of those other big tablets, whether it's, iPad or Samsung or Sony, and those are all wonderful brands. I've sold all of those personally. We sell them all at HSN, but you very often don't get expandable memory at all. This, you can expand up to a full terabyte. The most expansion I've ever seen. And again, that's brand new. As Shannon told y'all, this is the 11th edition of the Fire 10. It came out 2 months ago. And when they did that, they doubled that storage ability, that storage capacity. So Shannon, it is indeed a really exciting night here. And as I've kind of been telling everybody today, we've celebrated a lot of host anniversaries. All our hosts are tons of fun and all have very different personalities. So we really worked hard to have a product that everybody, not only every host, but every viewer, everybody in the country loves a tablet. Who doesn't love a better performing tablet at a much better price than you'll find anywhere else?
For sure. Hey, Aaron, just latest update. And by the way, if you are joining us, it's anniversary month here at HSN, and 25 years went by in the blink of an eye, and I've sold a lot of products, as Aaron has in those last 25 years. This is going to sound excessive, but that kind of is my middle name. Moderation until recently had no place in my game, but I can tell you for a fact I own 7 different Fires. I keep upgrading them that I remember, and I upgraded to this one. And it's not that they need to be retired, but I find myself doing this, and maybe you're the same way. I have another tablet that I will tell you was well into, the 4 digits or 3, well into the advanced 3 digits. And even in a recent situation where I really wanted to stream and I wanted to do movies and, I really needed something to help me manage my life. Plus, cheer me up, tell me jokes, tell me stories. I cannot imagine my life without my Fire. Plus, just like that other big name tablet that I'm alluding to, she has a whole community, meaning she'll talk to your Apple girl, she'll talk to your other products, but especially if you have the Fire Stick, which we might give you a little peek at, if you have a Dot, if you have an Echo, if you have any of my Amazon kept waking up, your Fire. So part of the reason people love that other brand is they have like a community, and it's easy to share resources. She does it as well. And you have to remember, for a price that is better than Amazon, today and today only, you get a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee if you are new to HSN, so you could try it as you buy it. Those flex pays, by the way, are interest-free payments. You can use PayPal, your major debit card. Certainly you could apply and buy on your HSN card. But if you decide for whatever reason you don't want it, and trust me, I've had everything in my life has had to be delivered lately. And if I had a guarantee, even on groceries, I had salmon that defrosted at my front door. There wasn't a 30-day guarantee. So if you get this at home and for whatever reason you decide it's not your cup of tea, send it back. Absolutely no questions asked. But I can tell you, and let me just put it to you this way, please do not let that price fool you. Do not let that price fool you, because she will perform, I dare say, in some respects, may even overperform outside of that other big brand tablet that you are using right now, if only because of the expandable memory. So knowledge is power for sure. You need to know our denim is in all likelihood going to be gone in the next 10 minutes. So we have fewer than 300 there. Allison, I think you said just slightly over 1,000 on my lavender. So just a little bit more than that on my lavender, really not much more than that. Olive, I'm in love with. It's kind of the Pantone of the season, or it was one of the hottest colors recently. And then the black. And remember, you're getting almost $100 worth of bonus app software, all these other goodies. And Aaron, final thing, I should have taken a picture at home because in addition to using my Fire every night, do you know that tablet pillow, the color that they have out here is the exact color that I have at home. And okay, we have a little over 1,000. I gotta show you guys this, and I know Erin's gonna talk to this. Oh, look at this. She's back, and already it's like a bull in a china shop. But Erin, one of the things I love about it, and maybe you can speak to this, and we'll get right back to our tablet, but it has 2 different positions, which I love. So 2 different positions depending on how recumbent I am.
Well, yes.
It also has a removable cover in case you're snacking, reading, watching, whatever you're doing. I'm on a don't ask, don't tell policy. Whatever you're doing, I don't, it's none of my business. But Erin, I actually was waiting for this to come back in the inventory. I'm glad that we just have like 1,000 of them to go around.
Yeah, no, they're great. In fact, I have one out here on in my set as well, and I have it sort of the other way. So if you're sitting down at a desk, there's an angle where you can put the tablet in, and then I can see it perfectly. Or I'm using it now to demonstrate, because I'm going to demonstrate a lot of hands-free stuff here in a minute. The other way, of course, to use it is if you're sort of lying down, or as Shannon says, recumbent. She is a wordsmith. If nothing else, my darling, you are a wordsmith. It's just a great device to have, a great little extra. So that's the tablet pillow. Let's take a quick look. We have a little features video that I want to show you guys if you're just joining us, and this literally like skims the surface, but Prime Video, Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Music, Microsoft Office, Zoom, you can download all of your favorite apps. You can download from the Amazon App Store. You can manage your home accounts. You can, pardon me, do video calls, front and rear facing camera. This is an octa-core processor, so it's faster, 3 gigs of RAM. It's the thinnest ever in the 10-inch size. Lavender is brand new. We have the classic black, and then the next two, I love that olive as well. That one has really kind of taken me by storm today. But the denim, I guess Shannon said, especially for immediate, these are all on immediate delivery still, which is awesome. We weren't sure that would be the case this late in the day. So I'm glad that they're still available for immediate delivery. But the denim, I guess, is sounds like it's the most limited. I've got the tablet on the pillow right now, as I was telling you guys. And one of the reasons I do is I want to demonstrate a lot of things without touching it. That's one of the really nice things of it. So the size of the screen is probably number one. The Fire tablets come in a 7-inch, an 8-inch, and a 10-inch screen. In my 15 years, and I'm sure in Shannon's 25 years at HSN, sold a lot of tablets. I've sold a lot of computers and a lot of things with screens, a lot of smartphones, got a smartphone later tonight, a lot of televisions. No one has ever said to me, Aaron, I love the device, but I wish I bought a smaller screen. But I can tell you how many times people have said, Aaron, I love the device, but I should have sized up. I should have gone for, you can't size up. This is literally the biggest screen. So and when it costs nearly twice this much, like it does on Amazon's website, I understand why you go, maybe I have to get the 8-inch, maybe I've got to get the 7-inch. Today you get the biggest screen. So it's easier to see, it's easier to multitask and all of those things. So screen. This one, since it's the 2021 version, is also 10% brighter. It's 1080p full high definition. It has over 2 million pixels in it. But I also want to show you one other thing, and that is my other favorite thing, and that is our built-in assistant, Shannon's best friend, as she said, Alexa, open Netflix.
Here's Netflix.
See, this is life with this tablet. It's no longer a matter of, I have to, where did I put that app? I don't know, 3 screens over. I don't know, I think I maybe would. Let me see if I can find. No, you just ask for what you want. Alexa, open Facebook.
Here's Facebook.
And we can go from one to the next, because this is an octa-core processor, because it has 3 gigabytes of RAM, guys, that's a beautiful shot. Thank you so much. You see how easy it is. And then once we get in there, I can scroll and I can zoom and I can pinch and I can do all those kind of things. Alexa, oh, you're going to sing to me. Alexa, Alexa, open Silk browser. Here's the Silk browser. So you want to hop online, you want to go to any of your favorite sites. In fact, that's a video, so I'm just going to play that video for you. It's quick. There's no waiting. There's no pausing. There's no hesitating. So the thing that I ask for all the time, and then I'll tell you what everybody else asks for all the time. Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, in Tampa, it's 91 degrees.
Probably my most common utterance. In the winter in Florida, it's always like, yeah, that's the weather. And in the summer in Florida, it's always like, yeah, that's the weather. It's really hot, and it's often very rainy. But the other thing that people love is, Alexa, play Let's Dance by David Bowie.
Here's Let's Dance single version by David Bowie.
We got the single version coming. If you have Amazon Prime, by the way, you have access to even more music and more games and more movies, but you don't have to have an account with Amazon Prime or with anyone else. There is a ton of free material available. Alexa, pause. And that's how easy it is to start and stop your music, to search for different genres, to search for different artists. It's all at your fingertips or just at the end of your voice.
Absolutely. Okay, my sister from another mister is my producer, and another darling, amazing angel who's, really been at my side the last couple of weeks. And she actually, I have a video montage that I hope you'll enjoy on my Facebook. I'm Shannon. It's 25 years for me. Hopefully you can find it. Aaron Berger, the reason I was going to reference that is you made the cut twice. You made the reel twice. You were not on the cutting room floor. And in fact, it's funny because, by the way, I do have a little Andrew Lessman, one of my favorite items. There he is, that handsome man. That handsome man. So it's nice to celebrate, but more importantly, it's important to celebrate with friends. And I really do mean it when I say Aaron has not only become a personal friend, both on and off the air. I'm not kidding when I say my Amazon Fire, in the multitude of different versions I have purchased, is my friend. I know that sounds crazy. We rely on our tablets to shop. We rely on our tablets to bank, to book travel. We're getting out into the world to see family and friends. I can tell you for a fact, I can't imagine my life, either what we went through or whatever's going on in your life right now, if I wouldn't have my Fire. Do I have other tablets? You bet. Do I have other devices? You bet. Do I have a favorite? You bet. I'm not like Mom. Mom won't say, oh, I don't have a favorite kid, or, oh, I don't have a favorite grandchild. No, I'm not so sure about that. I can always say that I'm my mom's favorite daughter because I'm the only one. So I can get by with that. But I can tell you, this is hands down my favorite. I upgraded last night. Let me just give you a quick quantity update, and then I'm gonna turn Aaron loose. So the denim at this point, for immediate shipment, we now are dipping below 200. If you want that beautiful denim, do it, do it, do it. Remember, you have that 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Of course, 5 interest-free flex payments. I need to say again, and like an egg timer, people need to keep reminding me about this, this is a lower price than Amazon. I have to keep stressing that. Significantly lower than Amazon. That is because of the partnership that we have developed with them. Listen, you don't sell 500,000 of something if you don't develop a really good working relationship, and I will say this is their finest. I upgraded last night. Listen, you've got a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. We are going to pay to send it to you. It is less than what you probably spent through the, fast food drive-through. Denim will go sometime in the next 5 minutes. My lavender, my lavender, my lavender. I upgraded to this when Erin launched this with Leslie last night during her anniversary. We have the last 1,000 lavender. It is very likely the lavender could sell out in this show. Let me show you this real quickly. The nice thing is you still get that CinemaScope experience, meaning it's a bigger, it appears bigger, I think, because it's brighter. It's a better screen. It's got more RAM, so it really is more of a movie theater experience. But then you get that little halo of color, depending on your halo of color. You get this wonderful voucher, so whether you want to do leopard print, whether you want to do Star Trek, I'm into Star Trek, whether you want to look at Hugh Jackman every day, I could do a Hugh Jackman tablet case. I will not tell his wife if you don't. Like I said, I'm on a don't ask, don't tell policy. But the denim will go in this show. The lavender will probably go in this hour as well. With the last 1,000. Black is really kind of a no-brainer. Then the olive, and remember, the additional bonus software and extras are really more than the value of the tablet itself. And as I have a lot of personal stories I can share, but create your own personal story. And regardless of what you went through this last year or what you might be going through now, or you think my tablet is adequate, this, I have to tell you, when it comes right down to features, when it comes right down to durability, I'm gonna go right back to the elephant in the room, the expansion. Even my phones, I have both a Samsung and an iPhone, and all the phones now are going to limited storage so that you have to pay for the cloud. And listen, that's why I'm a hoarder. I wanna know where my socks are. I don't wanna put them in a storage locker. I don't wanna put them in a cloud. I don't know where that cloud is. This, you can expand that storage. It gives you complete control. It gives you faster speed, and we're giving you the best price in America, and that is only as long as supplies last. Now, I'm also gonna recommend we have this really unique data storage device. Now, even if you have the new Lightning connection or the C, all the new stuff, We have 2 different sizes in this great, you know, it looks very dynamic, if you will, but this is a storage device that really, whatever you got, it's gonna fit. So all those photos, I don't care if it's contacts, what have you, I can't encourage you enough to do that early. 075-156 if you would like our data logics. You can choose it in the 64, the 128. So Aaron, now that those little added details are filled in, I'll let everybody know when the denim is officially gone. It does appear likely. I will be telling people sometime in this hour that the lavender will be gone. Just like you know, we have those friends that we can rely on, you know, good, bad, and the ugly that are there for you. You are certainly one of those for me in the last 15 years. Fortunate to be 25 here, but I think the 15 best were since we've become buddies. And I think, especially in this day and time, we look at our devices as our friends. And again, without getting into too much detail, I can't imagine going through whatever challenge life might be throwing you if you weren't able to connect or download files, whether it's, you know, resumes or medical files or directions to get to, you know, whatever it might be, hairstylist, you know, clinic, whatever it might be. But I look at it this way, when you can do it in a fashion that is this ultra affordable, ultra portable, faster than ever, brighter than ever, better than ever, boy, it's pretty hard to say no to, isn't it?
It's irresistible. And Shannon, I'll let everyone in. You sort of did at the beginning of your show. One of my things with Shannon, we are such good buddies. And I've never seen a more accident-prone human in my life. So I always tell Shannon that she's, you know, my little girl in the bubble. Wouldn't she be cute? Like if she just was always walking around in a bubble, and then when she bounced into things, it wouldn't cause scrapes and bruises. She would, you know, you would just bounce.
I would.
Well, I know, and you would just be darling in a little bubble outfit. I have to tell you. Yeah, I like that kind of bouncing around. So here's the thing about this tablet. It is Shannon proof. And you know what, Shannon, we've been talking about this for a long time, how the fact that, you know, this has gone through the tumble test, and we know that it is much more, much tougher than other tablets. But I finally learned a little bit more about that toughness. There is a substance called aluminosilicate aluminosilicate, say that 3 times, that is built into that screen. And that's one of the components that hardens the screen. So unless you are consciously making an effort to break the screen. You know, if you had a hammer and a chisel, yeah, you could find a way to crack the screen. But I've dropped these hundreds of times, both on air as demonstrations and just in my personal life around Shannon. And I've got a 3-year-old, and he's, you know, forever dropping his tablet or throwing his tablet or, you know, knocking it off the counter or whatever. That's part of life. With a kiddo, it is one of the toughest tablets you can find. And I think that's a big deal because, quite frankly, you can't get a tablet screen fixed for $90, right? If you broke your tablet at home, if you have a cracked screen right now, it drives you crazy, it'll cost you more to get that tablet screen fixed than it will to buy a brand new quad-core tablet with a 3 GB RAM built in. So it's a faster tablet, it is faster online. And speaking of speed, along with, you know, that durability is one thing, but you don't take away function. You don't take away speed when you add the durability. And you also, you know what else you don't take away? Let me show you 2 other things real quick. Then I'm going to talk about the octa-core. You don't take away thinness and lightness. You see how thin that is? That's another one of the hallmarks of this, the 2021 tablet. It's the most RAM. It's the best screen, 1080p, with the aluminosilicate, that super hard coating on the outside. But also, can I show you? Thank you, Allison. Allison read my mind. The way that I'm able to hold this tablet, unless you're a big guy or a big gal, a tall, big hand, you really can't palm a 10-inch tablet. It becomes a 2-handed device. I always say, unless you're an NBA player, you probably can't palm a 10-inch tablet. You don't have to. This is called the G-Hold. Talk about a device that has saved my skin over the years. It makes presenting, it makes using a tablet. I use it on my personal tablet all the time. You can hold it vertically or horizontally. It folds flat. You know what else? It's removable. This is Velcro on the back. So this goes right into your Caseable case. We still have 6 colors available on the G-Hold today. I recommend that to anyone in America who owns a tablet, not just this tablet. It's universally compatible with all of the tablets. Last quick thing before I throw it back to Shannon, let's talk about octa-core for a minute. Oh, there's the G-Hold colors. It went purple, rose gold, navy blue, red, black, and is there one more? Yeah, I think we're calling that silver. Yeah, that last one is silver. So there's all your G-Hold colors. This has an octa-core processor built in. Most of our tablets are dual core. Most of our computers are dual core. Some are quad core. Same with our tablets. Very few are quad core. Almost none are quad core. This is quad core. And what it means, see how when all the cars got into that lane when it was just a 4-lane highway, it slowed down. You know what? Actually, Allie, can we show this video twice in a row? Okay, good. We're gonna show it twice in a row. So watch again. With regular usage, we're showing you quad core now. Sometimes you have more information than quad core can take, right? So when those cars come into just the 4 lanes, you see the traffic slow down. With octa-core, we added more lanes. We added more bandwidth, if you will, more space through which information can travel. That's why this computer, you saw me open Facebook, then open Netflix, then open a live video, open Health, using Alexa, using your hands, doesn't matter. You almost never have hesitation. It's a faster, more responsive experience.
It is indeed. Hey, Aaron, I'm going to do a quick little quantity update.
Okay.
It's not quite official, but we're pretty close on that denim, I believe. Allison, I think last 100 or fewer than 100, I believe. So the denim at this point, unless you are somewhere in the various forms of ordering, it does not appear likely that you will get the denim. So we're into the final couple dozen remaining there. Then my lavender. I know I'm playing, sorry about that, guys. Like I said, it's taking a village to kind of keep me together tonight. Full disclosure. By the way, thank you for all the lovely comments. You'll see, and I'll try to do some shout outs at the bottom of your screen. I truly do mean it, especially, you know, when you just begin to appreciate, you know, how you and Aaron, of course, all of you have been my family for 25 years. And I certainly do not take this job lightly. I think Aaron would agree. I think part of the reason we both love Andrew Lessman so much is we both believe knowledge is power. And I always have felt that knowledge is my #1 job and, you know, commission or commitment to you. So hopefully, you know, along with the levity and the humor, you also learn something as well. So I'm gonna do a little schooling for you. If you want the denim, just be aware, we will be calling that sold out. There are 80 of them, so 80 remaining. And then the lavender, we are saying, okay, so lavender, okay, we are dipping below 1,000 on that lavender. So it might make it to my second or my encore presentation coming up in that 8 o'clock hour. It may not. But the lavender, just be aware. Love that it's, I guess I think yellow is officially the Pantone of the season, but olive, at least when I've been doing fashion or wearing fashion, everybody loves olive. It's really been a hot color fashion-wise. It's a nice neutral. And then, of course, black, you really can't go wrong. Remember, and I cannot say this enough, expandable up to 1 terabyte, and Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, my head kind of spins on its axis when I say that, because it just, I'm like, am I selling a $1,000 computer? Seriously. And then more RAM, of course, better processor, brighter screen, more durable, expansion, and I buried the lead for sure, lowest price in America, to include Amazon. And I know that does not make sense. We have sold over 500,000 Fire tablets here. I'm really not even making much of a joke when I say I feel like I'm responsible for maybe 250,000 of them, because Aaron
Probably
knows
so.
Aaron, true story, and then I'll defer to you. I probably should have mentioned this early. I am so obsessed with my Fire tablets, because I have several Fire devices. Tablets. Ask about the Fire TV, by the way. But I, in the past, as you know, when we have been sold out of the 10-inch, because that has always been my favorite before the upgrades, I have purchased from Amazon, refurbished 10-inch tablets just so I can get them, and so they would overnight them to me. So the elephant in the room here is, it is not refurbished, it is not, also ran, it is not a second issue, it is, it's your, smells fresh out of the box, new car smell. Amazon, it is the lowest price in America, and it is today, and it is in all likelihood in 2 of the colors for this show only. So 2 of the colors could be for my show only. And then I'm not quite sure what's happening with extended delivery and whatnot. So lowest price in America, the bonus software apps, et cetera, are skating or dancing around that $100 mark. And if you are new, it is, I hope you become family with this. If you are watching or have been watching me for a while, you are family for sure. 25 years with hopefully lots more to come. And it is official. Blue has left the building for immediate delivery, okay? So is it like a 2-week window? Okay, but okay, it is 8:25, but by the way, on that extended delivery, there's still only 1,000. So the immediate delivery is gone. The extended delivery, they're only 1,000. Okay, Lavender will be the next to go in that immediate shipment, with now dipping below 1,000. Is the black or is the, okay, are they run, okay, they're both kind of running equally, I would guess, Allison? Okay, Lavender and Olive. All right, Erin, I'm gonna defer to you because it's been a while since we've done some texts and specs, and I apologize.
Yeah.
I got, overly long-winded, and I'm certain that won't be the last time that I do that, in my term of office, as it were. But let's kind of, paint a detailed picture of this, because the one thing that I keep saying is, please don't let that price fool you. And I know I keep going back to that because, listen, now do I love my tablet that was, upwards of, on the higher end of the triple digits? I do, of course I do. They're fun, they're easy, they're great social interfaces.
Sure.
However, I will say this, the evolution of Amazon, Fire in particular, their #1, has really impressed me, especially in this price point. And although I can't say exactly apples to apples or oranges to oranges, expansion aside, durability, which obviously no other brand in my own opinion can touch, they have really stepped up to the plate. Whether you're an Amazon Prime member or not, whether it is versatility, variety. I've got all the things that I've got loaded. I'll just tell you, all the things that I have loaded on my iPad, I have loaded on my Fire, but I have more of them and more movies. And I'll tell you why, because I can do, at this point, 1 terabyte of storage, so I can save more and do more. And because of that RAM, she thinks a little bit faster than I am thinking these days. So Erin, that is my long-winded way of tossing the baton to you.
Yeah, well, that expandability is a key thing to talk about. And you know what? We have, right now, we're showing you a feature still, some of the great built-in features. But in a minute, we're going to put up on the left side of the screen the benefits of the new Fire. Because remember, this is the Fire 10 11th edition. It just came out 2 months ago. And in fact, if you went on Amazon right now, you could buy the earlier edition and still pay more than you're paying today for the brand new edition, which is extraordinary. You could also go buy an 8-inch tablet there and pay more than you're going to pay for the 10-inch version here. Why upgrade? Let's talk through this for a minute. Full high definition, that means 1080p display, powered by Dolby Atmos. We all love Dolby. We think of Dolby Surround Sound and some of the great Dolby products. Dolby Atmos helps make for a beautiful picture on this tablet. It is a thinner and lighter design. I'll show you guys that again. I like kind of holding it out that way so you can see it is sliver thin. It's thin as a pencil. I wish I had a pencil out here to show you. It's literally as thin as a pencil. It has essentially no width to it, but then you look at the size of that screen, and of course I'm using the G-Hold to show it to you. You look at the size of that screen from the front, it's a big screen. It's a wonderful screen. Some of the other upgrades, it's a 1080p screen. It's the highest quality screen in the entire Amazon family of products. 1080p high definition. It's 10% brighter. I'll show you something. If you take your finger and you just pull down, that gives you this area where you can turn on and off Blue Shade, you can turn on and off Alexa. But the other thing that you can do is you can control the brightness. I don't even have the brightness up all the way because of the way the iris on my camera here in my little studio, my little homegrown studio works. It's better if I don't have the brightness up all the way. But this tablet is 10% brighter than previous versions. It has about 2 million pixels in it. So the picture on it is so fine and is so detailed, whether you're playing games, watching movies, searching the internet, seeing what your friends are doing, seeing what your grandkids are doing in another state, just keeping up with things. Your media is beautiful on this because of that really fine screen. It has 3 gigabytes of RAM. It's the most RAM I've ever seen in any tablet. In 15 years at HSN, I've sold lots of tablets with 2 gigabytes of RAM that cost twice this much. This has 3 gigabytes of RAM. RAM is important for a couple of reasons. One is multitasking. So you'll notice here, I have a couple of things up at the same time. I'm going to open a couple of, open a couple of things for you. So look, all of these windows are open and I can go from one to the other, and it's really quick. You can see, like, I've got, I don't know, how many things do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have 9 different windows open at the same time, and there's no pausing or waiting. It's really, really fast. That's thanks to the RAM. The other thing, like when we play live video, I think there's some live streaming from HSN. Oh, look, there's Shannon. The live stream or anything that you do online is really quick as well, because the RAM allows to optimize the speed of your internet. A lot of us have a quick internet, but if we don't have enough RAM, that speed really isn't optimized. It's optimized with 3 gigs of RAM. And then the other thing, the really key thing, Shannon has mentioned it, I have mentioned it, but I'll mention it again, and I'll even show it to you. Where is it? Right here. They do a really good job making it sort of seamless, so I always have to search for it. This is the expandable memory card slot. So there's 32 gigs of built-in memory, and that's where you store movies, music, games, apps, all that kind of stuff, okay? If you ever want to make that larger, unlike other tablets where you usually, like, for example, thinking of another key brand, like the difference between buying a 64 gig and 128 gig is probably about $100 difference just to upgrade the memory in those tablets. But you have to decide on day one how much memory you're going to have, because it's not, you can't upgrade it yourself. You just buy, whatever, a 32 or a 64, 128. With this tablet, if you decide ever that you want more memory, it's sort of future-proof. And I like future-proof with technology is always a good thing when you can find it. What it means is you can put an SD card, a micro SD card in here, and that will expand the space where you can store more information, where you can store more movies or store more apps or store more games or store more books. Or maybe you're sharing the tablet with your kiddos, and you want to be able to use Amazon Kids and give each of your kids their own login, for example. Maybe they want to store more things. Well, the great news is if you ever want more space, you just pop a micro SD card in there. And I do, Shannon, think that's a really big deal, because who can go, oh, I'm going to buy a tablet today, and over the next 3 years, I'm going to use 61 gigabytes of information. Who in the heck knows, right? The fact that you can expand as you go and sort of change your mind as you go and kind of feel it out is something that adds, I think, a lot of value to the tablet. And it's another example of just how easy it is to use.
Oh, absolutely, unquestionably. And in fact, case in point, again, if you are joining HSN, thank you. It is the anniversary month here. I'm Shannon. This is 25 years. That's why I'm all bedazzled. It's my silver anniversary. But some of the photos I wanted to post on my video montage, Aaron made the cut twice. He did not end up on the cutting room floor. But some of the other videos and pictures that I wanted to post, I had actually deleted to make room for other things. And sadly, like Aaron said, you can't always anticipate what you want to save and what you want to keep. But then sometimes we're under pressure. It's like, oh, if I want to take that photo or do something, I have to delete something. There's another photo of my man. Sweet Evan. See, I got lots of them in my repertoire.
You sure do. I forgot
after
about
15
that
years, right? Hey, here's what they are telling me though, Aaron. I know we're almost out of time. Now remember, we already sold out of the immediate shipment on the denim. We have the last 1,000 total in the advanced. We have fewer than 1,000 on the lavender for immediate shipment, balance of which is in the olive, the black, of course, lowest price in America. Aaron, don't be up to too many shenanigans. Police yourself, pace yourself, because you're going to be back. I know we're going to be some out of that lavender Shannon, coming up later, my friend.
All right, I'll see you in just a little bit. Don't have too much fun without me.
Exactly. Thank you, Aaron. Okay. All right. Well, of course, I can't live in a bubble. If they could find a way to Protection Plus me, then sign me up, Allstate. But we can protect just about everything else. So check with your service representatives for details, or you can go to hsn.com and ask about our Protection Plus plan. Do we have the jar, guys? Okay, that would be great. I'm less mobile than you. Boy, James, can we show James making a special appearance? There he is. Sweet baby James, we call him around here. Okay. What now? Is there? He did not. Oh, okay. What's your favorite thing to shop for? Now, this is a loaded question. You know there's no answer to this, right? There's absolutely, whatever's on the air at that given time. Serious. It's actually true. whatever happened to be airing? You know I'm gonna end up convincing myself by the time we're done. All right, no convincing necessary. We have a This Day Only from Living Glow, a late breaking edition, and more. It's happy anniversary. Stay tuned.
Corez was born in the oldest